right, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Le Mans Ultimate. Currently, I'm sitting in third place overall. My last race to Spa-Francorchamps, fourth place, which one of the best races I've ever had. It was so fun. Came from last to fourth at the last absolute lap. Very, very cool. Got 12 points out of that and 38. So I am only 6 points behind first place Katzberg in that yellow Corvette. And so what we're looking at is my next race in the season. Now this follows the official 2023 season. Now remember that currently this game has only been out for about a week, does not have a career mode. That's a big drawback. It's coming soon, they say. So what I'm having to do is make up my own career because that's what I like. I don't like to just do a race weekend. That's like practice. It's like just a hobby, you know. And so we have done Sebring. We've done Portimao in Portugal. We've just finished the Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, and that brings us up to the famous Le Mans. Opened in 1923, 13 kilometers, 38 turns. I will not do the 24-hour version. I will do the 30-minute version, and this is my classic car. I'm going to stay with that, and I'll be doing 5-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying, and 30-minute race. And hopefully I can earn some points back. So stay tuned. I'm ready to race. So practice, I was in second, just 1 second behind. So feeling pretty confident. Qualifying, I hit the wall, went into the sand twice, was doing fine. Went into the sand twice, slowed me down a little bit, but then I slammed the wall so hard, it damaged my left front wheel. And I ended up 21st. Oof. So what that means is I've got 30 minutes to...
Formation lab has started.
Okay. I've got 30 minutes to... Oh, please wait. Let me make sure I don't mess this up. Press backspace to skip formation lap. Yeah, let's skip that. Let's just get right up on it. Okay, let's get outside third person view. Thank you. All right, so I'm in last. Okay. So I'm second fastest, but due to a wall that got in my way, I'm last. So this is going to be a battle. Absolutely battle. Careful, 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 careful. Whew, okay. So quite a field, 21 cars. Now 21 is the most cars we've had yet. This is Le Mans, and I think I've had 14 cars in my other races. So this one, 21st. I've got some work to do. Now, can I, about 8 laps, can I pass 20 cars in 8 laps? Now, these laps are huge. This is a massive track, 16 kilometers. I'm not sure, I can't do the math in my head with the metrics. Here we go, come on now. I know, doing my best, doing my best. Give me this little green box to stay in. And you can see I'm the only one with a controller, Xbox controller. You can see my car is the only one on the road here that's kind of bouncing left and right as I tap my joystick, my left stick here. Look at these gorgeous cars. Some of my favorite cars ever. Absolutely, and that's why I chose this game and why I chose this division, the GTEs. Now, eventually these will be phased out after 24, I believe, and they become GT3s. And I read up a little bit on what that. This is a long pace lap. There we go. I read up on what that means. GT3 made it a lot easier, actually, for people, for companies to enter, to get into racing. Made things a little bit more even, I think, less expensive, perhaps. And so, quite a few more manufacturers jumped on board in 2025, or maybe it was 2024. I can't remember, but. GTE became GT3. So, but the good news is the car is pretty much the same visually. So all the beautiful designs, and we will see Mustangs pop up, I think, in 2025, which I'd love to drive in this game. And I'm kind of torn. I'm torn between the Ferrari and the Porsche 911. Absolutely two of my favorite cars ever. So this is a great looking car, but the Porsches are as well. And maybe I will try a Porsche in a different season. All right, so he is in Hyatt is right behind me. He is in my division. So remember, I've got 20 cars to. That's a vicious looking front end on that car, man. And you can see he's a Porsche. It's wicked looking. He's a little faster than me. He's catching me, so that doesn't seem fair. But I wanted a challenge. So they are 80%. I'm 100% of my ability. I'm human. So they are 80% of their computer ability, which is just a little faster than me. I'm hoping I can outdrive them. That's the whole point. Look at these guys. I'm catching these guys. So unfortunately, I don't like to go around. Let's see if I can squeeze around here. No turn coming, though. No turn coming. Where am I going to go? I'm going to have to tuck in. And then tuck in again right here. This is where you pass people. Got to be careful. I think you can. Oh, now. Okay. I still have not. That was not good. I'm back to last. So. I still have not figured out how to go backwards. So I didn't want to leave the race weekend. I realized I forgot to assign a button for reverse. So I do not want to spin out like that again and get stuck against the wall. Otherwise, I'd be done if that happens. So, all right. I have to just outdrive these guys. I love the fact that you can get spun out. I love that. You can actually turn up the aggression. I forget what I have them on. Like, I can't even guess. I was going to say 30%, but I can't remember. They could be a lot more aggressive. So I like the aggressiveness. The more you change that, the more they move around on the track and not just follow a straight line. So that's awesome. You can also turn up, I think, like incidences, like just random things that happen on the track, which are fun because that's racing. So I've got some cars to pass. Still first lap. See how big of a racetrack this is. But I've got 20 cars to pass. See that my division is near the back. We're the slowest. Best looking cars, though. Absolutely the best looking cars of the bunch. I don't know if drifting is a thing. If you can get behind, like in a NASCAR race, you can get behind and gain speed. I have not really paid attention to that. I would hope so. That's also part of the strategy. I'm gonna have to take some chances, though. That is basically, I have 8 laps to pass 20 cars. Do the math. So 3 cars per lap, two-ish, 2.5 cars per lap, and right now I just passed 1. So gonna have to be more aggressive. Take some chances, also do some blocking if they catch me. I'm gonna have to block them from behind. Here comes a pretty tricky corner. Follow him a little bit, tuck in again, tuck right. That's a zigzag. Definitely a tough corner. All right, so 18th. So there is my 3. So I passed 3 the first lap, actually, right there at the end. So, but I have to continue that the entire race without spinning myself out. Okay, tuck in another difficult corner. I'm gonna think if I hit that flag, I'm disqualified or get a penalty. So I need to be really careful with that. I'm not going to attempt that. So, okay, 16th. Now, if I can pass more than 3, that's going to make it a lot easier and allow me just a little bit of flexibility. Look at that beautiful car in front of me. Gosh, that's pretty. Because if I only pass 2 per lap, I'm not going to do it. I'll be 4th. So I've got to pass 3 to make sure that I'm out front. And that would also, the flexibility is what I mean is I could make a mistake or 2 and maybe still have a chance. So that's what I'm hoping. So 80% them, 100% me. You can see our speeds are pretty close. I'll bump you out of the way, dude, so I can take that corner faster than you. Move up into 14th. He's back on me though. He's going to try to chase me down. So I talked about in a previous video, I talked about trying to find the sweet spot with the computer AI cars. I think this is pretty good. They are a little faster than me, but like I said, it's a good challenge because if I can out-human them, because they just follow a line, right? For the most part. Whereas I go where I want to go. And I think that is proof that humans are better than AI right there. So I like the fact that they're just a little faster than me. I'm not going to beat them on a drag strip like this, the straightaway. We are really, really close. But I've seen them pull away from me just slightly. And you can see how if I brake early, they take off. We all brake differently. All right, so 14th. Let's see, I need to be smart here where I'm going to go. I don't have the track memorized, whether I should be on the right side or left side, so I'm kind of following them. Right on him. Actually, maybe catching him just a little bit. Oh, no. See, I bobble and he takes off, so it doesn't take much at all. Okay, this is a corner I don't have to slow much for, but this next one I do, right here. I tuck in, bounce off him a little bit. That's a little bit of gamemanship. This is a very sharp right. This is the sharpest right, as a matter of fact. It's greater than 90 degrees. All right, still have Wainwright on my tail. 13th, lap 2. I've got a long ways to go. Chances are good if I keep this up. Okay, turn, careful, careful. Sand on the left. Okay, good. Sand on the right. Nope, no sand on the right. It's here, I think. No. I've only practiced on the track for 5 minutes and qualified for 10. I should be able to pass this guy here. There's the sand I'm talking about. I ended up in that sand once. Okay, so focus. Don't look at anything. Just focus on the track. Blue car wants to pass me. I need to block. Nothing wrong with that. This is a tough one. Zigzag. This is the zigzag, and this is a tighter one right here. Right past the red curb. Don't get the sand. Go, go, go. Nice. And I took that corner better than that computer car did, the blue Porsche. And there's my time in pink. 12th. Sand on both sides. I gotta be careful here. Ooh, little bump. Toggle me, move me just a little bit. Blue car's catching me. Alright, so got blue Porsche ahead and green Porsche ahead, blue Porsche behind. Sand, outside right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Haven't passed anybody for a while. And I know straightaways, it's not going to happen. I've not tweaked anything. I thought about changing my spoiler or changing gear ratios, something, but now's not the time to do that. It's got to be a practice session. You watch your lap times and actually focus on that kind of stuff if you want. but I think I'm more apt to kind of stay where I'm going to try to pass him here. Tuck him left. Nice. Okay. All right. Sitting in third position at season points, I really need to finish as high as I can, obviously, but ooh, what's it say? Illegal pass, race control. Drive-through penalty. Oh no, I got a penalty. What's that mean? I did an illegal pass somehow. No. I don't even know where the pit stop is. Dude. No. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see instant replay of that. Okay, so, oh my gosh, really? Well, I'd say that's my season. I'm gonna drop from, what did I say I was, third to last, especially since I don't know where the pit stop is. And you have to drive pit speed while everybody passes you. Okay, well hopefully they'll show me where this is. That's terrible. So in the meantime, this is the first for me. Don't even know what this means. I know what it means. Drive-through penalty means you don't have to stop in the pits, but you have to drive pit speed through the pits, which is like 50 or something like that. But I don't even know where the pits are. I looked for it during qualifying when I hit my tire, or my wheel or something was wobbly. Yeah, lost him. I looked for the pits so I could go. I never found it. So they were either blocked off or I don't know. But it seems like that. There's no pit there. But I'm going to be disqualified if I don't do that drive-through penalty, and that'll be probably 0 points. All right, so somebody point out the pit stall for me. It'd be nice if it was obvious where they were. That's coned off, so it can't be that way. That's where I thought it was. There. Well, I can still race hard in the meantime, although I'm not feeling good about it. That looks like a pit, but it's walled off. So where's my pit? Down the straightaway here? Let me look for any exit. Where does that go? To a wall. What the heck, man? To a wall. I'll probably get this. Oh wait, pit. Let's see it. Okay, so back to last. Oh man, so interesting. Too aggressive of a pass. Maybe I went off track to pass. Wow. Also, I'm not really sure I ever repaired. Look at that front end. I don't think things got repaired after qualifying. I did not know how to do the repair. Drive-through penalty, speeding in pit lane. How did I do that when there's a speed limiter on? Oh my gosh, I've got another drive-through penalty. Oh, well, I'm going to take last and get 0 points. So this is a practice race, I guess, and learning how to find my pit stall. I missed the pit. Really, I got lucky finding the pit stall last time, so I've got to look for it better. It'd be nice if it was marked on the track, and maybe it was on my... Oh, careful, because I can't go backwards. Front end's beat up. I can't look sideways at the car. I need to tweak that also. While I am finding the reverse key, I need to also be able to toggle looking left, right, so I can check my tires. Plus, I just like to see the side view of the Ferrari, to be honest with you. All right, so where the heck is this pit stall? Pretty much all the way around. So, okay, but it was where I thought it was. It was past that dead end wall. So what I thought, there were roads there. So I need to look for the roads, but don't take the first one. So, well, not great. With only 8 tracks, I think, in the season, and this is 4. I think there's only 8 tracks. Actually, it might be less than 8 tracks. It's not a big season. So that just means you need to do well. You need to finish well every race to have a chance. This is my rookie season, so keep that in mind. Maybe next season I'll switch to Porsche, Team Porsche. I don't know. Those are really the only 2 cars I'm interested in, really. Not really the Corvette would be fun, but compared to a 911 and a Ferrari, I think the others are outclassed. All right, looking for the pit. Do a drive-through. As long as I'm going through the drive-through, get some fries and a milkshake. Since I'm not going to really push it that hard, no reason to. I'm going to be so far behind. So I am 30 seconds behind. I mean, I need to remember last race. The last race, I was in last, and I ended up 4th. So I do need to remember that. Maybe the thing is, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't just settle for last. I tell my students all the time, don't just settle for a D or a C. So I guess that's what I'm doing here, is settling for a D. And that's not my philosophy. Let's go then. Let's go. Let's make the most of it. Maybe I can catch up 28 seconds and pass last place and not be last. You have to have 10th for points, so that's a lot, but maybe I can pass 11 cars. It's possible. Sometimes they're all in one corner. You know, a lot of them are, and you can pass a bunch of them. All right, let's pay attention to roads that are going off in different directions here. See if I can even remember. I should be able to hit the pit road. So here's the road I think I took. So here, I think it's... Holy cow. Where is it? Was it down there? I think it's down here. I think it's down here. Yep, it was. Now let's make sure... Oh no, I can't go backwards. There we go. Let's make sure I don't speed. I should have a pit limiter on, so I can't speed, but there we go. Whoo! Okay, so there's my... And now I'm 42 seconds behind, 43 seconds behind, 45 seconds behind. 2 drive-thrus and I think it's over, but don't give up, right? If they go flying past me here, they're going to be a lap ahead of me, so it's going to be huge. Come on now. Let's go. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, yeah, a minute behind, 63 seconds behind, and I've got 3 laps, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no. That's not how you enter. Am I going to get a penalty for that? No. If you don't get an advantage over it, then they don't dock you. So, and maybe that's what I did to pass a car, and since it was an advantage, I got a penalty. All right, well, fight to the end, but looking like last place. If I can only catch 10 seconds a lap or so, not enough time. But we're going to fight to the end. Go, go, go. So, my last race was such a positive experience. This one, not so much. Race control, time remaining 10. What's that mean? Time remaining 10. Okay. Well, it says 9 minutes left. So we're about 2/3 of the way. Careful, 2/3 of the way done. Definitely not catching. That 62.9 is not changing. They're going the same speed as me. They're all fighting for the final position. Katzberg, who is my nemesis, he's in first. I think overall for the season, he's in first. That's what I did not want to happen. Because sometimes you can still gain if the first place guy has problems. But right now, he is way out front. He's the only Corvette up in the top 10, it looks like. One of the few Corvettes. I'm not sure how many Corvettes are racing, but not that many. Okay, here's the sharpest corner on the race. It's about 95 degrees. Okay, 59 seconds ahead of me is 20th. It's okay, I still have 2.5 laps. So what you need to do is sometimes set a new goal. Instead of giving up, that should not be the option. You should set a new goal. Careful, sand, 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 sand. So the new goal would be pass Harthy, who's in 20th. So that's it's not the main goal, but it's a goal. And it's like, go to plan B or plan C. That's exactly what it is. Don't give up. And it's not a good trait to just give up if you can't be first, right? That's a kind of a childish way to look at things. So you want to go, okay, well, maybe not first this time, right? Because you can't win every time. If you watch sports, you understand that. Your team, even the best players in the world, don't always win. It just doesn't happen. Some things are out of your control. So what's the next goal? The next goal would be to make the playoffs, right? So in this case, there's that bad corner. I just don't like this one. Try to pass Harthy. He's 61 seconds out there still. So it's not going to be easy in 2 laps. Okay, let these guys go by me if I can without getting in their way. So those guys are first and second. Getting in their way would be terrible. It would not be fair. So they're fighting for first and second. Those are the 2 fastest cars on the track right now. And I'm the slowest. So, all right. Yeah, I'm not catching Harthy. He's 63 seconds ahead. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if we're going roughly the same speed, and I think they're slightly faster than me, even on good corners, I'm just not gaining enough. You can see right here I'm full speed, and I was staying exactly the same distance behind the next car, exactly 62.7 through the straights. And I gained a little bit. There's data there. You can look at that and go, okay, I gained 0.6 of a second through that corner. I was faster through that corner than he was. But then we're back on a straightaway, and we're even. That's no way to win a race. So I've got to not make mistakes. I mean, I could tweak the AI and make them easier, but I don't think that's the way I want to go. I think that if I would not have made my mistakes, I would be up there fighting for first. right, here comes the rest of that crew in the top division. Blue says, hey, got someone behind you. And that's the sportsman-like thing to do right there. Even though there's just computer cars, it's still appropriate. All right, so note to self, figure out reverse and how to look left and right on your car if I can. And consider, should I bump AI down to 79? If they are a little bit faster than me, they have an unfair advantage. That's true. And I would like it to be even playing field than just driving skill. See, 62.3. I've only gained, well, not much. On 20th place. Okay, here's the really sharp corner. So my best lap was 4:11 and my last lap was 4:18. So you can see I've really backed off 7 seconds. 2 minutes left in the race. It's tough when you know you're not going to get any points. There's no real reason to finish, but still, it goes back to it's the right thing to do. And this, I am in the middle of the season. I do not want to do not finish, although 0 points is 0 points. Sometimes I out-corner these guys, which is weird, but yeah, I think that's human. They're so fast they can go slow through a corner and then just power out. 1 minute, 17 seconds till the end of this race. This is Le Mans. Can you imagine doing 24 hours here? Nighttime, daytime, 24 hours. Now, it's not the same driver. They have I think 2 drivers. I'm not sure if they have 2 or 3. But they do come in for a pit stop and switch drivers also. I am not clear on the full rules on that. If they drive more than how many drivers, if they drive more than one shift, I would guess so in 24 hours. Probably go sleep for a while and then come back out and do another shift, but I'll have to look that up. I thought about maybe trying a 12-hour race, you know, working my way up at some point. I don't know if I will, though. Can't even imagine. It'd be hard to stay awake. Plus, really, to do it justice, want to maybe have 2 or 3 people to switch off with as well, so I can go eat, sleep, use the bathroom. I imagine they have to have some kind of a bladder bag if they're on the track for hours, drinking water to stay hydrated. All right, race is pretty much over. I just need to finish my lap. The rest of the group is going to be finishing shortly. Kasberg is almost 100 seconds ahead of me. And we'll have to see what happens to the points here. I'm not the only one that'll get 0 points. Everybody below 10th, which is kind of weird. I'm used to NASCAR where everybody gets some points, I think. So, bottom half of the field gets 0 points. Seems like kind of a waste of time. Here we go. Finish this race.